This is TK4510. Welcome to the first installment of how to build screen accurate Stormtrooper armor. In the following weeks, I'll be documenting each step of the building process and showing you how I build Stormtrooper armor. Today, we're just going to take inventory of our armor, talk about safety and the tools we're going to use. Then finally, we're going to talk about what trooper we're going to build. As there's so many different versions out there, I have to decide which one I'm going to build. The first thing we're going to do is take an inventory. Using the builder's build sheet, I'm going to go through and check the inventory to make sure that I got everything that I paid for. First thing on here is the cap and back, face plate, ears, chest, kidney, butt, upper back, shoulder straps, left and right shoulder bow, left inner bicep, right outer bicep, left outer bicep, right inner bicep, left inner forearm, left outer forearm, right inner forearm, right outer forearm, left hand guard, right hand guard, left inner thigh, left outer thigh, right inner thigh, right outer thigh, left inner calf, left outer calf, right inner calf, right outer calf, belt, rivet covers, inner drop boxes, outer drop boxes, TK knee plate, TD knee plate, thigh boxes, detonator pipe, detonator panel, detonator caps, extra plastic for strips, joining strips, rubber brow trim, neck trim, mic tips, which I ordered and haven't arrived yet, stunt green lenses. For this I have two different types. I've got the accurate acetate, which is pretty transparent, and then I've got the dark welder's shield type, which is better for trooping because it doesn't show pictures, doesn't show your eyes in pictures as well. Rivets, screws, and washers. Frown mesh right here. Ab plate decals, ear rank decals, helmet decals. I've got different ones set up here. I've got the Dave M decals, Empire Strikes Back decals, and if we choose to use paint only on this, we have our masking templates. And helmet pinstripe tape, which I forgot to lay on the table here. So let's just go grab some. There we go. Ear pinstripe tape. So that's our inventory. In addition to that, I've also collected the sew-in snaps that I'm going to need, the split rivets to join the ad plate in the back, the accurate elastic snaps and straps, the foam insert. I've also got a belt, fabric belt, and since I may be doing a sand trooper, I've got canvas shoulder straps, and like I said, I got the flexible hand guards here. Now let's talk about supplies. First thing first is safety. If you're going to be cutting anything, make sure you wear gloves or some type of protection on your hands because you may get cut. I've done it, and I've done it, and I've done it over and over again. You do not want to cut yourself. Be very careful. Do whatever you need to keep from cutting yourself. Okay, for supplies, I've got 15 feet of white Velcro, 15 feet of black Velcro. I've got a ruler for drawing straight lines. I've got some sew-in Velcro here if I need it. I've got 1-inch white elastic, which is used quite a bit. I've got the 1/4-inch elastic for the shoulder straps. I've got the black elastic. This is a 1 1/4 or 1.5 inch elastic for the arms. You're going to need white thread, black thread, and a needle, and these little snaps for the calves. You usually see them on bras. You can find these at Michael's. Snaps. Highly suggest a snap tool. If you can afford to get one, just go ahead and do it. Otherwise, you're going to be using these, and you're going to waste a few snaps unless you're really good at it, which I'm not. Shop knife. Inserts for the shop knife. You probably don't need this many, but they sell them in like 5 packs, 10 packs if you need them. A lighter for the elastic, because you need to basically cut it and then burn it so that it doesn't fray. An X-Acto knife for doing detailed cuts. Scissors for cutting your armor. An ice pick for punching holes through stuff. Screwdriver for assembly. Your clamps. You're going to need sandpaper. This is a hole puncher. I use this for a helmet assembly. It keeps the, if you have any right angle cuts, it keeps the plastic from splitting by putting a round hole there so that it doesn't really have a 90-degree cut. Zap-A-Gap glue. Whoops. Zip kicker. This actually will set off the Zap-A-Gap very quickly. It's good for that. White paint, which I'm going to use on the inside of the armor, on the strapping. E6000, if you need to use E6000, you can. I don't use it because it takes too long to set and it smells really bad. But there are a lot of people that swear by this, and a lot of people like the fact that if you make a mistake, you can pull the parts apart, rip off the E6000, and put everything back together again. If you're doing this for the first time, I highly suggest using E6000. If you've done a few sets of armor, then you're probably going to be going with the Zap-A-Gap, because the assembly time is a lot shorter using the Zap-A-Gap. Okay, then you have your paints. You've got tester equivalents. This is tester 1138 gray. You've got the blue and the black, and then you've got the Humbrol paints. Add gray, midnight blue, French blue, and black. And then you've got Q-tips for mistakes, and masking tape to keep your glue from getting everywhere. And that's pretty much it. The next thing I want to talk about is what type of Stormtrooper I'm going to do. For this build, I'm considering doing this one. This is the captain from the alleyway, the Falcon takeoff at Mos Eisley. It's a sand trooper, so I'm going to be needing to build a sand trooper kit. I'm going to need to build a move along pack or get one. There's a couple guys on MEPD that are really good at building them. I think one of the names is Quartermaster and the other one is Dirty Boy. Either one of those two guys will build you an awesome backpack. I'm going to need to get an MP38 or MP40 pouch, it looks like. Small Spanish pouch for this guy, and an E11 blaster. I'm going to need an orange pauldron. And of course, I'm going to have to get some boots, it looks like. So I'm going to be going for SWAT, and that is the highest level of accuracy you can get for an MEPD deployed officer. Basically, you are emulating exactly one of the troopers in the Mos Eisley scenes, down to the weathering and everything. So there's going to be a lot of critics and a lot of things that are going to need to be fixed, and it's going to be exciting because I'm going to document all of it. So there you have it. This is the first installment of how to build screen accurate Stormtrooper armor. I'm your host, TK4510. If you have any questions, email me at trooper@trooperbay.com. Thank you.